Hi, Kurt here. Welcome back to Top Agent Training. Um, and if you've never heard me speak before, I actually also am in charge of the parent company that sells franchises and teaches um, people how to start successful inspection companies. And the reason I bring that up, help your clients avoid self-imposed problems. The whole point of the franchise model is to learn from somebody who's had success before, mainly so that you avoid all of the mistakes that everybody who does it on their own is making, right? So a couple of things I want to talk about here is on the sell side. If you're the kind of realtor that shuts off the water, you either need to leave a note or turn the water back on for the inspector, because otherwise there's 30% of the inspection that we can't do. We can't, no hot water, no plumbing, no bathrooms, no showers, no water pressure. So there's all these things missed just by the water. And if we can't get a hold of you, that's another thing. As the realtor, if you have an inspection going on, you really got to have your phone on. I can't tell you how many times we're trying to get access to a house. We're seeing if we can turn the water on. There's a problem. There's this, there's that. And we literally can't get a hold of the realtors because they don't answer their phones. Like, come on, realtors, you got to answer your phones. Another thing would be like access. If the house is gross, if there's tons of dishes, it's hard to run the dishwasher, we can't run the washer dryer. If there's tons of stuff in the garage, the attic access is blocked. All of these things are avoidable. And here's what ends up happening. You're thinking, oh, who cares, blah, 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 I couldn't get in the attic. Well, some people care a lot because they want to know that the insulation's good and there's no plumbing leaks, there's no electrical issues, and the roof isn't leaking. And so then they got to coordinate with you, and they're going to make you guys pay so we can come back out and look at the attic, all because your client had 15 boxes and a refrigerator that didn't allow us to get into the attic. Again, all of it totally avoidable, save money. And the other thing is, some people might go, oh, well, you're the inspector, you're a guy, just like move the stuff. Yeah, but again, sometimes if you move things, it might break, it might not break, it might already be broken, but the client's gonna go, the inspector moved it and broke it. So it's a crazy world we live in. We gotta be careful of these things that we don't, we are a guest in a third party's house. We don't wanna damage anything. So we can't turn valves, we can't light pilot lights, we can't move personal stuff. Okay, and on the buy side, basically the problems that I see there are clients getting flipped out over what are not too big of deals. And then you have to start the whole process all over again. There really wasn't a whole lot wrong with the house, but the client took one little thing, ran with it, and now you're starting over from ground zero. Let's go find another house, let's go look at another house, let's go try and win a contract, And so if you can coach them up, and I would even ask companies like us and whoever else for a couple of sample reports and go, look, these are the kinds of things that come up a lot, and they're probably going to come up with your house. And at the end of the day, houses between weather and whatnot are falling down, and it's our job to perform maintenance to keep them upright. And I say falling down, I kind of joke, but people have probably heard me say this before, but there was an article written that if humans left the earth, there would be no remnants of anything human 1,000 years from now. No tall buildings, no bridges, no nothing. Nothing man-made would be left, right? So extrapolate that out. If you don't do anything with your house for 1,000 years, it won't even be here anymore. So again, it's kind of funny, it's kind of extreme, but the point is, just like when you buy a new car, if it's not a Tesla, you have to you got to change the oil, and if you don't change the oil, you're gonna have problems with the engine. If you just ignore the foundation and water sloping towards it and the roof, and it will all eventually deteriorate. You are basically, your client, I should say, is walking into a maintenance routine. And if they ignore the maintenance, they will start to have problems. Now, also, if you are finding a house at a certain price point that's maybe been a little neglected, as I make this video, the market's crazy. Nobody has to do anything to their house before they sell it. Your client has to understand that the previous person might have been the person that didn't do any maintenance, and through the inspection process, there's going to be a lot of deferred maintenance that they're going to want to catch up now that they own the house, so that these small things don't become big things down the road. So a lot of it is about you as the realtor setting their expectation. We do have a video that goes out right when they set the inspection up, just like this, of me talking to them about kind of what to expect. But if we can work together as a project management team for your client, I'm sharing the message, you're sharing the message, you've shared it more than once, the inspection reports you show them basically back all that up, then all of a sudden when they come to the inspection they go, oh, well, it was no surprises, that was simple. Right, that's what we want. We don't want big, scary, big pants, scary, smartest guy in the room inspector, like scaring, I'm saying scaring too much, but getting the client all riled up over things that are really quite common. And especially in an older neighborhood, every house on the block is the same problem unless someone's actually spent the money to change the wiring, change the electrical panel, add the GFCIs, add smoke alarms, whatever the case may be. So just sit them down, prep them for what the inspection will look like, or heck, just share this video with them and go, no, that guy is responsible for thousands of inspections every year in multiple states, and he knows what he's talking about. And again, not to brag, but it is what it is. So those are my thoughts. Hopefully, I mean, look, there's always headaches, right? But the more headaches we can help avoid, the better we all look throughout the entire transaction of real estate changing hands from one to the other. So I hope you picked up some pointers in there, and we'll see you on the next training.